we understand that the Paramount Dhammas are realities, that they're conditioned, that there are four categories, Dhamma being two, Rupa and Nirvana. They're impermanent and they're not so.
But this is just alright to use just the word Dhamma without Paramada. Just Dhamma, is it enough or not enough? Why do we have the other word, Paramada Dhamma, not just Dhamma?
Because Dhammas are real, it denotes that they're ultimate realities. Dhammas are real, so they exist, can be experienced, and they experience. Nama experiences Citta, Cettasika, and Rupa doesn't experience, but all the Dhammas are real. So there can be insight into those Dhammas because they're real, and the insight is of their characteristics, anicca, anatta, dukkha. So it's the basis for insight because the Dhammas are really arise and fall away.
Because you see, it's not easy at all to enlighten the truth of Dhamma. Because even from hearing from the very beginning, it's very difficult and very subtle. For example, when we talk about seeing, and when one is asked whether seeing is real or is it permanent or not, the answer is just very simple, like it's a reality and it's real and it's not permanent. But in order to really directly experience the arising falling away of seeing is so very difficult. That's why there is another word like the explanation why do we have to have that word too, Abhidhamma, because it's so very subtle. Even it's Dhamma, but Dhamma or Dhammas are very subtle. When we talk about the suffering or the dissatisfactoriness of Dhamma, it doesn't mean that anyone can understand the dukkha of the Dhamma, which means the arising and falling away at all. One knows that seeing is not hearing, but at the moment of seeing, there is no hearing. And it's so true that it can be directly experienced, but not by that which is not developed yet. Just hearing that seeing is not permanent is not enough, because it's the word of truth that it can be proven only when Panya developed to that degree, so that one can see that seeing cannot be taken for me or self or anything, because it's just conditioned to arise and it falls away instantly before hearing can arise. And this is meant by the subtlety of Dhamma, so it is Abhidhamma. And another word is Paramadhamma, because no one can do anything at all. No one can condition seeing to arise. No one can stop the arising and falling of realities from this moment to another moment, because that's the nature of reality. So that is Paramadhamma, beyond anyone's control. And it's so very deep and subtle. That's why it's Abhidhamma.